I can do a porpoise.
He won the Pulitzer Prize for commentary in 1988. Many people are still trying to figure out how that happened. How did it happen?
Well, I found out the next year I became one of the judges not the judges, but there's a committee where you sort of pick the finalists that go to the judges, and the judging takes place. This process takes place in New York City in February, and you sit in the Columbia University Library reading hundreds and hundreds of Pulitzer Prize entries until it gets dark and rainy, and then you go, collapse in your hotel room and go back, do it again the next day. So the two things you end up feeling at the end of that week is that you hate New York and you hate journalism prizes. And as it happened, my editor at the time, Gene Weingarten, had wisely picked two columns I wrote, one of which was a vicious attack on New York City, and one was a vicious attack on the Pulitzer Prizes, which I offered that if they gave me one, I would give them half the money to the judges of the Pulitzer Prize, which I didn't do, but that was
good reason, though, you bet.
But anyway, so that's really how I won the Pulitzer Prize. But I just want to say, if there are any young journalists in the audience, if you want, you can just tell people you won a Pulitzer Prize, because no one will ever check. That's a fact. Many people you just have won them. You just say, oh yeah, Harry in the corner, and some guy's drooling in the side of the newsroom. He won a Pulitzer Prize in 1956. You don't go look that up.
We check. We in the press check.
Sam, you were in television.
Listen, I was going to, until that low, vicious remark, I was going to vote for. Dave says in his spare time he's running for president of the United States.
I am.
And he says,
Thank you.
He says if elected, he will provide the death penalty for something that I agree with, which is
I favor death penalty for whoever's responsible for making Americans use low-flow toilets. I don't want to make this into a campaign appearance, but there was a time when we had great toilets in this country. Young people don't remember this. We had toilets that were the envy of the free world. We had toilets that could suck down a mature sheep. Not that we did, but we had that capability. And now we have these toilets that, because we're saving water, you have to flush them like 80 times, just to get, you can't get a ping pong ball to go down. And if you are seeing ping pong balls in your commode, you should see a doctor.
Okay, Amy 10.